bringing you Lady Jacket softball today as the number 3 ranked team in the state in Class AA. The Lady Jackets are taking on the Coosa Lady Eagles today in a Region 7 AA matchup. And good for us, Chris. We don't have one, but we got 2 today.
Yep, got 2. And, heck, I wish we was playing number 1 and 2 in the state right now, the way we're playing, the way we're hitting.
Without a doubt. It's Banks County's number 1, Heard County's number 2. And everybody remembers Banks County from last year as they came in here and beat us 2 straight in the second round of the playoffs, and then they went on to finish runner-up to Social Circle. And looking at region standings, Social Circle is at the bottom of their region in Region 8 there as they win state, and now they've got like a 2-4 record in region. They lost everybody from last year.
They must have had to completely regroup. So,
but Banks has the pitcher that they rode all year last year. She threw, I think we added it up, somewhere around 400, between 300, 350 pitches in the 2 games against us. Yeah. So, but she's back, so they've got a good team. Pitching can carry you real far in fast-pitch softball.
But can't get too far ahead today because we've got 2 region games right here today and then another huge game, what could ultimately be a very big game Monday.
Yeah, without a doubt. And some other games around the region real quick. Of course, we've got 2 here today. This will be the second one is a makeup game from earlier in the year that got rained out at Coosa. And so we're making both of those up here today. Gordon Central is at Chattooga. Model is at Armurchie. And then another game we're going to keep our eye on, is Pepperell at Dade County today. Last time they played, I think Dade County beat them like 5-0. But we know with Pepperell, they've got good pitching. If they come to hit, then they can play with anybody in the region. So we're kind of hoping that they do that, and then they come out and play, and they play well, and we get a win out of Pepperell there. And then it just kind of makes everything a little bit easier for the Lady Jackets on Monday, which is going to be senior night. And to let you know what's going on there, there's a JV game at 4:30. So JV game at 4:30, and then the senior ceremony will be after that game, in between that and the varsity game, and we expect the varsity game probably to get going somewhere between 6:30, 7 o'clock. So, but we'll have senior ceremony as we've got 7 Lady Jacket seniors, and we got a treat for you after the second game tonight. We're not having the coaches show at Knuckleheads because of everything going on campus today. You've got 2 Lady Jacket softball games, you've got a JV football game, and then you've got high school volleyball going on where they have their senior night tonight. So, we want to invite everybody to come on out here to Rockmart High School and take in anything that you possibly want to do. We've got softball, volleyball, football all right here. All the big-time fall sports. We got hey, if you want to watch people run, we got cross-country out here running. Yeah. They're running every day. So, but like I said, the Lady Jackets come in. They are 10-0 in region play, 19-3 overall, number 3 team ranked in AA, and that is Score Atlanta and Max Prep. So they're the same in this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 is the same no matter what site you look at.
Yeah, that's that pretty much tells the story of what's going on here in AA. Especially with everything being the same on both sides, it's definitely probably going to peer into the future for at least one of the showdowns later on in October.
Yeah, without a doubt. And the biggest thing is Lady Jackets have to have game 1 right now, because right now they've got 4 games left on their schedule, and in order for the Lady Jackets to have a 1 or a 2 seed, they have to win one of these today. Because Chattooga's sitting in 3rd place. They're 7-4. We win 1. The worst case we can end up is 11-3. I know we're going to end up a lot better than that, but that is worst case scenario right now for the Lady Jackets. So win 1, you're guaranteed to host that first round.
Yeah, and we got a lot of good things going on right here. We're starting to hit the ball. Got different girls getting in the mix. I think Emma got her first home run of the regular season out of the number 2 hole the other night at Armurchie. We got just a lot of girls doing a lot of good things. Got great pitching. We've always relied on our pitching and backed it up with our hitting. So hopefully they can keep building momentum. getting here to first week of October or second week of October and get rolling here.
Yeah, and defensively coming around as well. Lady Jackets have played 22 games. They've made 44 errors, so they've cut a lot of that down. Their average
those were in the first few games.
Without a doubt. They had 19 in the first 4 games, so now they're averaging 2 errors a game. And I'll tell you something I learned from Coach Kenny Yositich, that in high school baseball, and it pretty much goes the same in high school softball, if you can have less than 2 walks and make less than 2 errors, you're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, ain't no doubt about it. And we definitely, as far as the pitching staff, we do great on walks. I mean, we probably almost hit as many batters coming inside as hard as we do than we have walk batters. I mean, it's really good to see these girls throw strikes, hit their spots. So, a lot of pride in our pitching here, a lot of good experience on the mound.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we've got a 5 o'clock start. They're going to start. Go ahead and have the coaches meeting, then we're getting going a little bit early here, but that's all right. They still got to do the starting lineups and national anthem, but we're going to throw it back to Brian real quick. We're going to take 2 minutes, let him get some spots in. We're going to come back, talk a little bit more about the game today, and in between games, we'll have a chance where, Chris, we can kind of break down the playoff scenarios, because it's definitely time to start looking at that.
Yeah, might have a few scores coming in there, too, so we can take a look at that.
So we're going to take 2 minutes, and then we'll be right back here to Rockmart High School for Lady Jackets softball against the Coosa Lady Eagles. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All Star Motors. See Donis Baines for a great deal on a new pre-owned vehicle and drive it home today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your job is your credit. And remember, All Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Also, check us out at www.allstarmotorco.com. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Brittany Zillig writes, have you ever had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A? If not, you're definitely missing out. Egg whites, cheese, and grilled chicken on a toasty English muffin. Hashtag drooling. You pretty much nailed that description. I'll just add, it's the little things like grilled flavor in the morning that jumpstart your day. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Family Savings Credit Union, we understand how important your time is. So we make managing your money fast, easy, and convenient. We know what matters to you because we're a family. We understand how important your time is. Go to FamilySavingsCU.com, call, or stop by any Family Savings Credit Union location to get started today.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
A-Plus Store Solutions is your local Weaver's Portable Building and R&B Metal Structures dealer in Rockmart. We also sell dog kennels and a variety of trailers, including dump trailers. Get your portable building faster at A-Plus Store Solutions. We are located just a half mile south of Rockmart High School on Highway 113. Stop by and see Jim or give us a call at 678-883-2006.
Are your power bills way too high? Are you staying cold in the winter? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer, Timmy Montgomery, for insulation inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Stop by to see them at 562 Pea Ridge Road in Rockmart or give them a call at 770-684-1887.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All Star Motors. See Donis Baines for a great deal on a new pre-owned vehicle and drive it home today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your job is your credit. And remember, All Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Also, check us out at www.allstarmotorco.com. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School. Jeff Sharp, Chris Wolf, as the coaches' meeting is concluded and getting ready for doing the starting lineups here. But, Chris, real quick, Rockmart comes in averaging just over 8 runs a game, giving up 3.5. And Coosa comes in, as we play 22 games on the year. Coosa's played 16. They're 2-8 in the region, 6-10 overall. They average 3.6 runs a game and give up 5.5. But we know from looking at scores of Coosa games, as a lot of scores throughout the region, you know, it's just like everybody in the region. Everybody is getting better.
Yeah.
But the big key is a lot of these teams, like our Armurchie, Model, Coosa, you know, they have pitchers that are throwing strikes, making you put the balls in play. They're not you don't get a lot of walks in these games anymore. But they don't kick the ball around. They don't make a lot of errors, and you know, they make the routine plays. But where we set ourselves apart from everybody else is on offense.
Oh, yeah.
And the biggest key for us is Rockmart has to slow down, let the ball travel, let it get to them, and you know, really put the ball in play a good bit.
Yeah, and pretty good pitcher here today for Coosa, the freshman Jacobs. I mean, she probably throws the ball, as far as the region teams that we play, probably throws the ball probably as good or better than anybody we faced in our region.
So, all right, starting lineup coming. First for the Lady Jackets, Alexis Teams, the junior, is in center field. Emma Evans, the senior, is in right field. Kenzie Jones, a senior, at shortstop. Caroline Conring, a senior, at catcher. Carly Graham, a senior, at first base. Macy McNabb, a senior, at third base. Emily Register, a junior, pitching. Gracie Arnold, a freshman, is the designated player. That means she's going to hit only. But the junior, Megan Johnson, is going to start in left field. And Anna Lewis, the senior, at second base. And, Chris, every time I say that, I just go, wow, because this is my 4th year covering Lady Jacket softball, and I've never seen a team that Coach Luke has put out there that basically your entire everybody in the field, you know, you got Gracie hitting as a freshman, but everybody in the field is a junior or a senior.
Yeah.
And that is really, you know, a testament to these young ladies that have stuck around this whole time. And there's 7 seniors, 4 juniors, and they have done an outstanding job. So we're getting ready for the national anthem. We're going to take 90 seconds. We'll be back for the first pitch.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All Star Motors. See Donis Baines for a great deal on a new pre-owned vehicle and drive it home today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your job is your credit. And remember, All Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Also, check us out at www.allstarmotorco.com. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
Rockmart High School. Jeff Sharp, Chris Wolf, as the national anthems has been played. And you can watch the game on Facebook Live if you go to my Facebook page. That's Jeff Sharp's Facebook page. And you can watch the game on Facebook Live, and you can tune us in right here on WZOT. You can go to WZOTradio.com, 101.9 AM 1220, and listen to us, and you can sync it up and you can watch it and get the play-by-play, and just like you're watching it on TV. So we Jamie Teams has allowed us to use his GoPro, and we've taken us a couple of games, but I think I finally got everything figured out. And so it's working really well. So, and we expect to do this road games. We don't have radio, but road games we'll have Facebook Live, and but then all through the playoffs we'll have the radio going down in Columbus if we're fortunate enough to get there. So Emily registers in the circle, the junior, as Emily comes in. Let me get to my stats here. I got a whole bunch of them here as usual. Emily is 13-1 on the year. She's got a 1.44 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP, 103 strikeouts on the year, and only 38 walks. So 82 2/3 innings, 103 strikeouts. That's probably somewhere around a strikeout and a third a game. As the first pitch to Emma Payne, the shortstop, is fouled off into the netting, and hopefully I got Game Changer up and going right. Yes, there we go. Hey, we get
you're giving those stats there, and man, it's just incredible. I mean, you just can't ask a whole lot more from your pitcher.
Well, and the biggest thing is as pitch 2 comes in inside and swung on and missed by Payne. But the biggest thing is, Coach Luke hasn't had anybody strike out over 100 in quite a while as the next pitch comes in, maybe a little rise ball, and she gets up under and fouls off. But this is the first pitcher he's had, I know since I've been doing it, to have over 100 strikeouts, and it really changed a few years ago when they changed the pitching distance from 40 feet to 43 feet.
Yeah, I think his current pitching record, or strikeout record overall is from 40 foot.
Right, yes. So that's when I think when Katie Kaiser was here.
Might have been Katie.
So, and then shortly after that, and I think during her career, I think I remember him saying it actually changed during that time. Yeah. So there's another rise ball. Ball 2, as Emily's missed up and away twice now. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. She come inside and got 1 swing and a miss and several foul balls to the shortstop, Emma Payne, starting things off here for the Coosa Lady Eagles. 2-2 pitch. And another rise ball misses high, 3-2.
Yeah, she took a look over at the dugout after that one, looking for some advice maybe.
So either that or, hey, why don't you throw 3 straight rise balls? Trying to get her to chase. So 3-2 pitch inside and fouled off into the net again. Good pitch, got in on the hands of Payne.
Yeah, good pitch, and good swing by the batter to foul that one off.
So we're talking about the Lady Jackets overall. Overall, they've got a 2.23 ERA in 22 games and a 1.29 WHIP. There's one just above the letters that Payne held off, and that's a leadoff walk for the Lady Eagles.
So got to erase that.
So now Maddie Shell, the center fielder, steps in. So I plan on I plan on having a late arriving crowd as a 5 o'clock start. As Shell tries to bunt and bunts it right into the glove of Conring. It's a foul ball.
People probably run home, change clothes, knowing that they got a little extra time.
Well, they can listen to us and get all the action here.
Not miss a thing.
That's right. There's the inside corner, and that's a strike on Shell, as it's now 2 strikes, 0-2 on Shell, as Emily got ahead of Payne, 0-2, and then Payne ended up battling into a walk. So we'll see what goes on here. Setting up away. She goes with a rise ball up and away, ball 1.
From the base runners, the same thing we've seen from just about everybody we played in the region. Nobody's really tested us to make us to see if we could throw them out. They just don't run the bases as aggressive as we do.
There's a swing and a miss. Looked like a curveball on the outside corner, and that's Emily's first strikeout of the day.
Perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Birch Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square.
There you go, Brian. You can mark that one down. That's one Clay Birch Boutique strikeout on the day. Now the pitcher, Abby Jacobs, steps in, and she takes a ball on the inside corner. So Brian does a good job keeping up with all that. So then,
so we don't have to.
That's right. There's a called strike inside corner. So
we're picking that inside to death today.
Coach Luke is one of the few that you find out that you see that really attacks the inside corner, and because a lot of people don't come in. There's one that was up and in ball 2. But if you can, even if they turn on it and they foul it off, No big deal. You're still up 0-1, and that's the key.
Coosa in their black pants with the white piping and their gray uniforms with the black
There's
and
a
white
hard hit ball right to Graham. She steps on the bag, throw to Jones, but she didn't tag her as the throw was a little bit high.
Yeah.
Good play by Carly Graham.
I wasn't even expecting, thought we would just take that out there, but if she turned around and got rid of it.
Oh, yeah, and the throw just a little bit high. Kinsey had a foot on the bag, but had to tag her because Carly stepped on the bag first. So 2 outs, and now the left fielder, Tasia Spivey, steps in. There's a called strike just below the letters.
Yeah, that's a tough play to make, too, or a tough throw to make for Carly, because not only has she got to turn and throw, but she's got to get around the runner, too, and it, like you said, got to be a tag because we broke the force at first base.
Curveball outside corner, swung on and missed by Spivey. So another 0-2 count here for Register. There's a pitch, just missed, ball 1. There's a swing and a miss, come inside again, and the Register records her second strikeout of the game.
The perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Burt's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square.
So Emily strikes out 2, walks 1, and leaves that runner on. And the Lady Jackets coming to bat, bottom of the first. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Rockmart High School girls softball here on WZOT. Brought to you by Steve Kenny, Edward Jones Investments, member SPIC. Dean Presley Florida. Fast Track Car Wash. Michael Tenney, Main Street Realty. Brad Graham and Taylor Transport.
Hey friends, Jeff Bailey here with Dave's Pre-Owned Super Center in Rockmart. Make sure the next time you're in the market for a car, truck, or SUV, you take the short drive over to little old Rockmart and find out what the buzz is all about. You'll be glad you did, and so will your wallet. So come on by and meet our friendly staff, and we'll have you busting bugs in no time. So what are you waiting for? Just give us a call at 770-684-7400 or check us out at daysrockmart.com. And remember, like we always say, today is the day.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back. Alexis teams, Emma Evans, Kinsey Jones do up for the Lady Jackets as really top 3 batters in the order, but overall, average-wise, top 3 orders on the Lady Jackets. So Abby Jacobs gets her warm-up throws, and Nichols, the catcher, has her throw down to second.
You know, I think we talked about off air earlier about our 1 and 2 spots. You know, if we can get them on base, we can do a lot with getting some runs early, because with their speed and the good sticks behind them, it's really a treat to get them on bases early.
Yeah, no doubt. Alexis team's coming off a 4-for-4 day against our Murchie, and Jacob starts her off with 1 low and away, ball 1. And Emma Evans really broke out. She's been hitting over 400 all year long, but she had a 4-for-4 day, hit her first home run, and had 6 RBIs. So she had 6 RBIs out of the 13 runs. That pitch off the plate, ball 2. And now you can hear the Lady Jackets dugout getting up for this game against Coosa.
Yeah, if you can get your number 2 batter getting 6 RBIs in a game, man, you're really doing something right.
Next pitch way outside, ball 3.
She's trying to spin the ball away.
Yeah, trying to. So right-handed pitcher is Jacobs. And, yeah, she's trying. It looks like a screwball, and it's just missing way outside. Yeah, first one was in the dirt, halfway in the right-handed batter's box. Team's a left-handed batter. That pitch off the plate, ball 4, and that is not what you want to do with this Lady Jackets softball team, is have Alexis teams on with a walk.
Don't be stuck walking around because your tires are worn. Go see Mike and let him put you on some new treads. McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Avenue, 770-684-5067.
There we go. Always good to get a little money out of Mac McNabb. As he comes walking in, right on time. That pitch misses outside to Evans, and team steals that bag standing up, as that is the one thing I forgot to write down today, but I think Alexis had 31 stolen bases coming in. That's stolen base number 32.
Yeah.
Could be 33.
That sounds good. Got to be close.
Next pitch is way outside again. Jacobs has thrown 6 pitches, and they've all been outside in the right-handed batter's box, as Teams and Evans, both left-handed batters.
Yeah, they're going to have to decide at some point to abandon their off-the-plate game and get the ball to us.
That one low and away, kind of on the corner, but just low. So 3-0 now. And
time by Coach Jacobs.
Yeah. So he's going to go out and talk to his pitcher.
His daughter.
There you go. So, and this is Coach Jacobs' first year. He was an assistant coach last year, but his first year as head coach here, and you can really see the turnaround as they've won 6 games this year. They're 6-10. They've won 2 region games already, but like we talked about in the pregame, everybody throughout the region is just improving.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. Goodness, over the last, I guess, 4 years that you've been here, and the many that I've been here, they've definitely improving across the whole county, so to speak. Floyd County for the most part.
All right, 3-0 pitch to Evans. Let's see what we got here. Hey, there's a strike knee high, either right down the middle or inner third, but Emma just waits as she threw 7 in a row. Not 8, though, but
yeah, we're definitely not swinging 3-0 after 7 strike or ball.
Without a doubt. 3-1 pitch, and that one misses low and away, ball 4. So Jacobs starts with 2 walks, a walk to Teams and a walk to Evans.
Don't be stuck walking around because your tires are worn. Go see Mike and let him put you on some new treads. McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue, 770-684-5067.
Now Kenzie Jones steps in, hitting .443 on the year, 6 home runs, 38 RBIs, and those home runs and RBIs leads the team. She also has 10 stolen bases on the year. There's a called strike, knee-high outside corner. So in Teams with a delayed steal, and as the throwback, they never made her go back to second. She was halfway. And on the throwback, Team steals, and that's another stolen base on the year for Alexis Teams.
Yeah, just good heads-up base running right there.
Now, Emma's going to be off and running. She is. That pitch is outside, and Emma's going to get her a stolen base, defensive indifference.
You know, yeah, I concur. But
runner second and third, nobody out. Kenzie Jones is up.
Kenzie leading the team with the RBIs. It's got a lot to do with those 2 in front of her. You know, they're being on base as much as they are.
Yeah, her and Anna Lewis down at the bottom, as Anna's hitting.
Benefiting.
Anna's hitting .420 on the year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
So Kenzie, 2 balls, 1 strike now. Nobody out, runner second and third. She late swing as she couldn't really make up her mind if she wanted to swing or not. Is it going to be a strike? Is it not? And it was going to be a strike as it was knee-high inside corner, but just too late, and she fouled it off right at the plate. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kenzie.
Yeah, you know, Lewis could just as easily be your 1 or 2 hole, but, you know, he strategically puts her at the bottom.
And rise ball up and in to Jones and a swing and a miss, and Jacobs gets a strikeout. And now Caroline Connering steps in as Caroline's hitting .344 on the year. She's got 3 home runs, 21 RBIs. And this young lady has a lot of pop, and Robert calls her Shazam.
Shazam.
First pitch misses away, ball 1.
Yeah, she just got to be patient right here and make sure she's swinging a good pitch. It's something she can drive and hit hard. You know, you see a pitcher throwing a lot of balls, and it really makes it tough on a batter. As you saw Jones there, you know. You
just really got to make up your mind if you're going to swing or not. That pitch misses low and inside, ball 2 to Caroline. So crowd's starting to move in. One of our sponsors, Brad Graham, just made his way in. Neil Lewis is here, Matt McNabb, all sponsors of Lady Jacket Softball here on WZOT. 2-0 pitch, low and inside, ball 3. So 1 pitch away from loading up the bases for Carly Graham here. So just want to remind you, Chick-fil-A, Family Savings Credit Union, A-Plus Storage, TNT Insulation, and Totally Bronze also sponsors here at Lady Jacket Softball. Pitch, wow, called strike inside corner, but
low inside.
Yeah, a little bit low, a little bit inside, but a called strike nonetheless. So may have to help her out as much as you can, but it's still early in the game. 3-1 pitch. There's one in on the hands of Caroline, and she fouls it off, and now it's 3-2. So, and Coosa's really working the ball inside on these right-handed batters. She went outside to the lefties and inside on the righties, and so we're going to have to make an adjustment and probably back off the plate some.
Back off and get opened up a little bit and hit that thing out front.
So 3-2. That one, a rise ball, hits the net, comes right back down on top of the plate.
Thought it was going
to doink one of the three.
Yeah. I didn't know who to tell to move. You could probably hear that on our crowd mic.
Yeah, crowd mic sticking through. Uh-oh. Three-two pitch. Another rise ball in on the hands, and she fouls that one off.
Landed in the bleachers over there.
All right, another 3-2 pitch to Caroline. She keeps battling here. That one way inside has to be a ball as it almost hit her if she didn't duck out of the way. And that's going to load the bases, and we're going to get a courtesy runner. And let's see, we're going to see. It's going to be Maddie Owens. So Maddie Owens going to be the courtesy runner for Caroline Conring. Caroline's doing the catching here in game one. Fully look to see Landon Wigley doing the catching duties.
Oh, yeah, I very rarely, when we've got 2-3 catchers, or, we're going to have two catch back-to-back. But
Caroline will still be in the lineup. She'll be the designated player in game two. Landon have the catching duties. So now the senior first baseman, Carly Graham, comes in.
Up with bases loaded here.
Bases loaded, one out. And Carly's hitting .270 on the year, coming off that injury. That bat's starting to come around. She takes a pitch way outside, ball one. Now these Lady Jacket batters can really be patient and really look for their pitch that they really want to hit.
Yeah, pitching from behind, it's definitely a hitter's count just about every time they step into the box.
A 1-0 pitch. That's low and inside, ball.
Oh, he called it a strike.
How?
I don't know.
That ball
was in the dirt.
She catches that ball in dirt. It's below the knees. Wow. So, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not one of my favorites anyways. That pitch, called strike. Another called strike, 1 ball, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wow. We're going to have to back off the plate because he's calling it inside the white line in the right-handed batter's box. There's another one in on the hands. It bounces in front of the plate. Never going to get teams as she scores. That's going to be an infield single on Carly, and those bees are really running through the hands as that got in on her hands. But she's going to get an infield single on that.
Yeah, just a little, I don't know what you call it, just a little pop out in front of the plate. And,
wow.
Catcher really only had to pick up the ball and take a half step back to be back, but she just didn't get there quick enough.
Now Macy McNabb comes up, hitting .297 on the year, and bases loaded, still 1 out. Lady Jackets on the board, 1-0. That pitch way outside, ball 1.
Of course, you got to give a lot of credit to Alexis Teams there. Not only her speed, but just heads up running. If she'd have, not got down the line halfway and watched the ball, she wouldn't have scored.
There's a call strike. That is a strike. That's just above the knees, right down the middle.
One ball, first pitch she's thrown that was covered the whole plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to Macy. 1 out, bases loaded. That pitch is high, ball 2.
Got bases loaded, 1 out.
There's a 2-1 pitch, and it's inside and right at the hands and fouled off by Macy. 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
You're watching on Facebook, you probably got a good view of that ball.
So still got a good picture going there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's one. She battles, fouls it off. So it has disconnected our battery.
Yeah, sure it is.
So Jamie sees it. He'll come down and fix it in between innings there. So another foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes still to McNabb.
You know, we're really struggling. We hadn't hit a solid ball yet, even a solid foul ball.
That pitch low in the dirt, ball 3. If he would have called that one a strike, might have some problems. So, but need to see these Lady Jacket hitters get off the plate some. There's a pop-up, and shortstop finally camps out under it, and the infield fly rule is called. So now there's 2 outs.
Well, I can tell you, Coach Luke's not going to be happy if we don't get a few more out of this bases loaded situation.
Now Emily Register steps in. She's hitting .357 on the year and has picked up several big 2-out hits. She had one against Calhoun. That pitch is outside, ball 1. And look for her she needs to look to drive one. Pick her pitch and just drive one in a gap right here. Yeah. And we can pick up 2 more runs.
Can't go up there guessing. We got to go up there and be ready to hit.
There's a ground ball right to the shortstop. She picks it up, throws to third, and gets Maddie Owens sliding in. So the Lady Jackets load the bases, but only score 1. At the end of the first inning, it's 1-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. At Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
If you are experiencing headaches or back, neck, or leg pain, Dr. Douglas Mitchell can help you get back to your peak performance through modern chiropractic practice, equipment, and technology. Call to schedule a consultation or appointment at 770-684-4963.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, back to Rockmart High School.
There's a Charlie Culberson strike right there, I do believe. And she squared the bunt and got hit in the face. Luckily, we wear face masks.
She squared the bunt, and it bounced right off the face mask.
Kind of the same thing that happened to Charlie Culberson a couple of weeks ago. Luckily, she's got on a face mask.
And there's a swing and a miss. And this is Caitlin Montgomery, the third baseman. So 0-2 now, register very quickly ahead. Had a lot of 0-2 counts so far. There's a swing and a miss at a rise ball, and that's her third strikeout of the day.
Perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Burt's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket and wristband. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square. Well, she's probably a little shook up after that first pitch there.
Yeah, she probably just wanted to get out of the box, back in the dugout, sit down, get her a little drink, get ready to go play. There's a called strike just below the letters. So
Emily getting dialed in here.
Oh yeah, she walked that first batter, but now she got through that first inning, and now that pitch misses up and away, ball 1. You can also hear the mitt popping a little bit more now as get a little more oomph on the ball.
Yeah, a little zip on it. Getting her arm stretched out there. Batter's really up on the...
1-1 called, strike right on the inside corner, thigh high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we'll see if he chooses to go away with a curveball or up and in with that rise ball. Those are kind of the 2 pitches he likes to put away. Caroline's going to shift outside. And there's a curveball outside. And another strikeout here for Emily Register.
Perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Burt's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in Triangle Square.
All right, now the first baseman, Macy Nichols, steps in. There's a called strike inside corner. And now I think Emily's found the zone now.
Yeah, I think she is.
Inside corner with a fastball. Up with a rise ball and away with a curveball. Coming in again. There's one called strike, belt high. 0-2 as Coosa's, Coosa's really, right up on the plate, even more than the Lady Jackets batters.
Yeah.
They're right up on top of the plate. They're going to come in again. There's a rise ball, swing and a miss, and Register strikes out the side.
Perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Burt's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in Triangle Square.
Arnold Lewis and teams coming up for the Lady Jackets. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Buy Low True Value, 308 Nathan Dean Parkway in Rockmart invites you to come by and watch the inventory grow every day. We're the home of the Garrett Brothers Sawmill. Our family has been processing and selling our country's greatest renewable resources for over 100 years. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 770-684-5075.
At Century Bank of Georgia's Rockmart office, you'll find the reassuring blend of responsive, personal service with a wide array of accounts, technologies, loans, and more. And you'll find each delivered by a bank professional whose goal is to exceed your expectations of what a bank can be. We invite you to discover all we are today. Your local choice for community banking. Go Jackets. Century Bank of Georgia, Rockmart. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School.
Coosa pitcher Jacobs finishing up her warm-up. Got one more here. Going down to 2. Arnold coming in to lead us off, and hopefully we can get something going this inning.
Yep, Gracie Arnold going to step in as she has upped her average to 327. She's upped her average about 100 points in the last couple of days. Last couple of games she's been hitting. As she's got 2 home runs on the year, 14 RBIs, and 15 runs scored, and pretty good speed on the bases as well.
Yeah, and probably one of the statistics we don't want to look at is how many runners we've left on base this year.
Without a doubt. There's a called strike as Jacobs finally hits that outside corner. So she starts Gracie off with a strike here. That pitch in front of the plate, low, ball 1.
I just don't think she's comfortable bringing that thing inside like her pitching coach over here is trying to get her to do. She just doesn't seem to want to put it there.
So she's going to try inside here, 1-1. And it's up. It's a fly ball down the right field line. Right fielder camps out under it. And she makes the play as that's Hall. And that's the first out for the Lady Jackets.
I thought for a minute there, the way she was looking, she might have lost it, but I guess not. She was right there. Didn't have to move far. Yep. Right there under it.
Now Anna Lewis steps in. 7 RBIs, 16 runs, and a 420 average down there in that 9-hole, and a 500 on-base percentage for Anna. So really doing it. She squares the bunt, takes it high, ball 1.
Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, she could easily bat 1 or 2, but he strategically puts her down here in the 9-hole, and then we've got speed for days for the next few spots in the lineup.
And that pitch misses outside. 2-0 now to Anna. As Anna with pretty good speed, but the most important, she's a left-handed batter, and so he's got her in that 9 spot, and then with Teams and Evans, you got 3 lefties in a row down there. And that pitch off the plate on the in the right-handed batter's box is a called strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Anna. There's a line drive right at Coach Luke. He skips rope out of the way, as that one was right at his ankles. He didn't want to try and catch that one.
No, he had to definitely hop over that one. That would have hurt.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Anna. Left fielder is way over towards the line. If Anna hits one in that left center gap, she might have a stand-up triple.
Oh, yeah, easily. Big gap out there between left and center field.
2-2 pitch, really got to protect the plate here. And that pitch way outside, ball 3. And you hear us talk about it all the time. A good friend of mine, Spider Lewis, never leave it up to a high school umpire.
That will definitely ring true today.
3-2 to Anna. That pitch, she swings and a miss at something a little bit off speed on the outside corner. And that's the second out. Here in the bottom of the second, now Alexis Team steps in.
Number 9, Alexis Team. Yeah, it's kind of a half-hearted swing there. She didn't have her mind made up. So unfortunately, she crossed the plate with a bat for strikeout.
So now Teams takes a called strike right at the Jackets letters, a little bit lower than a normal uniform, but a called strike. As she led off with a walk in the first inning, came around and scored on Carly's infield single. She squares the bunt, takes it outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Yeah, and I told you Coosa was in there gray and black. We're in our what has become our home uniforms, white pants, white shirt with the gold and black trim. Good-looking uniform.
1-1. She squares the bunt and misses it. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Alexis. So Rockmart really just trying to get anything to go their way right now.
Trying to think back, we played them at Woodland.
There's a fly ball. We haven't seen
them at Woodland. We didn't play.
We haven't seen Coosa this year. Alexis fouls that one off.
They were there.
Yeah, they were there, but we got Woodland and Cartersville about the whole time.
Yeah.
So we didn't get anybody in our region there. So 1-2 to the Teams, and there's a line drive to Coach Luke. Short hop, and he missed it. So another foul ball for Teams.
Just can't seem to find that line over there. We're putting everything behind Coach Luke. We got to get the ball more in front of it.
Yeah, she needs to, instead of working down that line, work over the shortstop's head, or even past the shortstop, and she's way over towards third. 1-2 pitch again, way outside, ball 2.
Don't call it too early.
I know. It's well, I was hoping with the spin, with it halfway in the right-handed batter's box, I was kind of hoping that was going to be a ball.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we know if she can just get a high chopper, they'll never throw her out.
There's a ground ball in the hole to short. It's going to get by into left field. Teams ran through the bag, thought it was on the infield, and then made a wide turn. But she's on with a 2-out single. Now Emma Evans steps in as she walked as well back in the first inning.
Yeah, if we can get her down to second pretty quick and maybe another...
I think you're going to see a stolen base right here.
Another delayed steal to grab third real fast.
So, I think we're going to see a take and a stolen base here, and then a base hit by Emma Evans after that. That pitch is high, ball 1, and Teams with another stolen base as she goes in standing up. That's the way to save that uniform.
Yeah, make Mama happy. I can assure you by the time 2 games are over with.
Oh, it's going to be dirty. Way dirty. 1-0 pitch, way outside to Emma Evans. 2-0 now. Might have to start holding up on that. I might agree with you there.
Yeah, he's burned us a couple of times already.
Yeah. 2-0 now to Emma. Now she's looking for anything to drive. That pitch is high, ball 3. So now 3-0 to Evans. I didn't see Coach Luke if he gave her a go ahead and hit it or a take sign here. So we'll find out. Maybe. 3-0 pitch. She was taken all the way and took a called strike at the knees around the outside corner.
Yeah.
So 3-1 now to Evans. Now she's going to be in hit mode.
Got Jones on deck behind her, so good stick back there.
There's a called strike on the outside corner, 3-2, and I think Emma just missed her pitch. That may have been it to drive it in that left center gap.
Yep, that wasn't a real bad pitch right there.
So now 3-2. Emma's got to put anything in play she can. Anything in the grass is going to score teams.
Got to protect that outside. We know that.
She's way up on the plate. There's a ground ball past the second baseman. It's going to get into right center. Team scores easily. Evans is going to round second. She's on her way, and she's going to be in with a stand-up throw. She's going to round it. Throw comes into third. She's got to scoot back in, but a 2-out triple by Emma Evans.
Nice job of hitting right there, just being patient and driving the ball hard right back up the middle and finding that gap we were talking about.
Now Kenzie Jones steps in as the Lady Jackets take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. And now Kenzie steps in. She struck out last time on a rise ball in on her hands as the Lady Jackets loaded the bases in the first inning and only got one. And she's way up in the box, but still a little bit closer to the plate than what she needs to be. There's a called strike inside corner. So, second time through the order. See if we really need to back off the plate and turn on that inside pitch. Kenzie backed up just a little bit there. We'll see. That pitch was low and inside, ball one.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and come off and open up that front foot a little bit. You hear Luke, he's telling her to get her hands through it. Not going to take a whole lot. Just get through the ball.
So illegal pitch, and that's going to be a ball on Jones, 2-1 now. So now a 2-1. There's a high fly ball to left field. She's coming in, and it's off her glove. That's going to be an error. Evans scores easily, and Jones coasts into second base as she just overran it, and that error allows the Lady Jackets to score the third run of the game.
Now batting for the Lady Jackets, number 29, she just overran that one, just right off her glove there.
Now Connering steps in.
That brings up our cleanup batter, batting cleanup, Caroline Connering. Go to Precious Paws and have your four-legged friends cleaned up by Kelly Taylor and her staff. Precious Paws, 221 South Marble Street, 770-684-2248.
There's a pitch way outside, ball one to Caroline. So Caroline walked her first time up in the first inning. Looking to do a little 2-out damage here as the Lady Jackets have already scored 2 with 2 outs. Now that pitch called strike inside corner.
Yeah, we really just going to have to get it in our heads that, that's the pitch we got to hit.
There's a line shot over the head of Coach Luke down the line.
Yeah, there's that inside pitch. Now we just got to get it in between the chalk.
Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one's up, ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Caroline. That one, they tried to go away right there. She fouled it off.
Yeah, she just kind of had to reach out and touch that one.
Well, and that's what we're going to do. We've got to figure out either we're going to take everything inside and wait on an outside pitch, which they don't throw very many of,
right,
or we've got to back off the plate and just drive that inside pitch. We know they're coming inside.
Yeah, there's no doubt that's the game plan right now. He's coming inside and then trying to get them to chase high with the rise ball.
That pitch is low and in, ball 3, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Looked like a drop ball. Then she threw inside, but just a little bit too inside and low. So now 3-2 as Kenzie Jones waits on second base. There's 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Jackets lead 3-0. Caroline looking for a big 2-out hit. That'll score Kenzie.
Yeah, I'd like to see her get real big in the batter's box right here. Go to work like the senior we know she can do.
That's it. So Caroline does back off just a little bit. They're coming in again. And she hits a ground ball. That's off the glove of the third baseman. And that's going to be another error for Coosa. But runners first and third as it was hit hard, but I think if she turns her glove over, she probably catches that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. But she just didn't react in time. And Jones didn't hesitate. She got there quick.
Oh, yeah. Now Maddie Owens is on first. She's a courtesy runner for Caroline as Carly had a little bloop out in front of the plate for an infield single and scored the first run in the bottom of the first.
About as far as a good bunt, but it did its job.
So Maddie's going to be off and running as Carly takes that pitch right at the letters for a strike. And the overthrow, and it gets into center field. Maddie gets a stolen base. Kinsey scores on the air, and he's going to round. He's sending her to the plate as the throw comes into the pitcher, and another error on Coosa and allows 2 more runs to score.
Yeah, just an errant throw right there from the catcher, and nobody backing her up, and ball got all the way out to center field. So we were able to go from first to home.
Well, and here's the bad thing is, it's the error on the catcher because she overthrew the pitcher, but your second baseman and shortstop
should have been there.
They were not there backing up.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's 5-0 Lady Jackets. There's a called strike. So now Carly's down 0-2 as that pitch inside corner and knee high. And I'll go with that pitch actually was a strike.
Yeah, we're still not liking it though.
Yeah, we
got to get in the mindset. We got to hit that pitch.
Yeah, we're the second time. We're the second time through the order, and we're not making that adjustment. There's one in on the hands of Carly, a ground ball to shortstop, and she bobbles it. And Carly's going to be on with another error here. So Coach Jacobs not real happy about that with his defense that has given up these runs.
Yeah, that's a routine player right there that you definitely expect the shortstop to make. But
yeah, it's in on the hands of Carly, and
she didn't get a whole lot of bat on it.
No, and just one that just rolled up the arm of the shortstop Payne. Now McNabb steps in. That's the pitch way outside, ball 1. It's 5-0 here, bottom of the second inning, and Lady Jackets only 1 run earned. As that was Alexis, the rest of these have been unearned here in the bottom of the second. That pitch way inside, ball 1. I'm sorry, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. My bad. I forgot about the first pitch.
Yeah, I thought I had to look at the scoreboard, and then you corrected yourself. Or the umpire corrected you.
All right, yeah. I caught myself before he said.
Yeah, you did get it out.
Yep. So I looked at my scorebook here. But 2-0
out from Coosa.
So the catcher calls time. Goes and talks to the freshman pitcher of Coosa. So Lady Eagles really been out in the field a long time here. So 91 degrees here. It's been 92, a little high. We're in the shade, of course. That ball's high, ball 3 to McNabb.
Jeff, how many pitches has she thrown?
She has thrown 75.
That's almost a complete game.
She's thrown 40 in this inning.
Yeah, that's
35 in the first.
That's almost what you're going to get in a complete, 5-6 inning game.
No doubt. Macy, 3-0, takes a called strike just above the knees, right down the middle. 3-1 now, but yeah, she threw 35 pitches in the first inning, and we left the bases loaded, and 41 so far here. So 3-1 pitch. She hits that pitch off the shortstop's glove, and that's another error on Payne. And we got runners first and second, 2 outs.
Yeah, and her just been out there so long, and that gets your defense lack. They just
and the thing is, they're in the sun.
Yeah,
everybody except for the catcher, the umpire, and the batter are in the sun, and us, me and you. Yeah. So we're lucky. You know, I got here, and when I got here at 4 o'clock, hey, our table, we're already in the shade. So, hey, we're good to go. Nice little breeze here. So
on a record-setting temperature September day.
So Register takes that pitch right at the letters inside corner.
I think I heard on the way here that we broke the record from 1900.
Wow. I know it's 90 degrees every day this week, and I think it is next week as well. We're not. Yeah. So that pitch is low and inside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Emily Register. There's still 2 outs. We got runners first and second, and the Lady Jackets lead 5-0.
Yeah, fall softball, you never know what you're going to get.
Well, you know it's going to be hot in August.
Yeah, you know you're going to start out.
Yeah, but you're thinking it's going to cool off when September hits, and it has not. 1-1 pitch, called strike inside corner. So 1-2.
She's backed off a tad.
So 1-2 pitch. That's inside. It's lined over the head of the third baseman, but foul. And she still hit that one on the handle. We are hitting everything on the handle.
Now, we hadn't barreled one up yet. I mean, not one single ball. We have not barreled up. Maybe Arnold's hit the right field be the closest thing.
I think that was more. I think that was more off the end of the bat. She took it. Yeah, she took an outside pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Emily Register. That pitch way up and away, ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Bottom of the second inning, 2s are wild here.
Pitcher throwing a lot of pitches, but she's definitely got us frustrated at the plate. I mean, we're, like I said, all of our runs are unearned except for the one.
That pitch, ground ball to third. She fields it, turns, and races to the bag as she beats Carly, and that's the 3rd out. But not before the Lady Jackets put up 4, 3 of which are unearned, and they lead 5-0 at the end of 2. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Alvis Miller and Son Funeral Home, being the only locally family-owned and operated funeral home in the area, they give wonderful personal attention to you and your family. To find out more about their services, call 770-684-5437 or visit alvismillerfuneralhome.com.
What kind of cake will they serve at your retirement party? Chocolate? Red velvet? Well, go ahead and call the bakery, because whether you plan to retire in 15 years or 50, a State Farm agent can help you take charge of your retirement and help make it seem like, well,
a piece of cake.
Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart. Call 770-684-3500. Email him at sherman@shermanross.net. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Neither State Farm nor its agents provide tax, legal, or investment advice. Consult your own advisor regarding your particular circumstances.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School. Jeff Sharp, Chris Wolf bringing you Lady Jacket softball today as Register throw makes her warm-up pitches. Caroline Conringer with a strike right to second base. Got her feet set, elbow up, and made a good throw right there.
Good throw right there.
I think
she'd probably be happy if somebody'd run every now
and
then.
Heck yeah.
At least let her have a little action besides playing catch with the pitcher all day.
So the designated player for Coosa, Mary Catherine West, steps in. So Register has thrown 30 pitches through 2 innings as opposed to 85 for Jacobs. And that first pitch is a called strike outside corner. Yeah, Jacobs 83 pitches through 2 innings. Register 30 through 2 innings.
And Coosa is yet to make it through the batting order.
That pitch misses up and away, ball 1.
We are just on batter number 8.
Yep, 8-9-1 due up here in the top of the 3rd for the Lady Eagles. Pitch coming inside, called strike. And that looked kind of like a curveball that she started a little bit inside, and it come back to the inside corner.
Yeah, started in at the hip and worked it back across the edge of the plate.
So 1-2. Called strike 3 on the inside corner.
Perfect fit selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Burks Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square. Boy, she really painted that one.
Yeah,
perfect.
That's already Emily's 6th strikeout here. So my watch telling me to stand up. No, thank you. I like my seat right here. As Allie Hall, the right fielder, squares the bunt, kind of half-hearted attempt there. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, she didn't get it pulled back.
So she didn't really get it out there.
No.
So 0-1. There's a called strike inside corner. So already 6 strikeouts for Register. Her season high is 14. Career high is 14. She had that against Pepperell. There's called strike 3 on the inside corner. That's going to take us back to the top of the order.
Perfect fit selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clayburt's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway at Triangle Square.
Yeah, it's Tracy Clay getting a lot of airtime this year with all these strikeouts that Emily Register has. So there's a little pop-up, one hopper to Jones off the bat of Payne, and somebody finally puts one in play there, and Kinsey takes care of that. One hopper. That's the third out. At the end of 2.5, Lady Jackets leads 5-0.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Brittany Zillig writes, have you ever had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A? If not, you're definitely missing out. Egg whites, cheese, and grilled chicken on a toasty English muffin. Hashtag drooling. You pretty much nailed that description. I'll just add, it's the little things like grilled flavor in the morning that jumpstart your day. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart carries a wide variety of quality vehicles with the inventory updated on a regular basis to provide you with the best selection. Let Lewis Motor Company put you in a vehicle with their guaranteed credit approval. Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our Booster Club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets!
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School, and we want to thank all our sponsors here on WZOT for bringing you Lady Jackets softball. Just to name a few: Edward Jones, Dean Presley Flooring, Fast Track Car Wash, Michael Tenney with Main Street Realty, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport, all types of hauling around this area, from driveways to large commercial jobs. Get hold of Brad at 770-387-7500. Good to see Brad in attendance out there in his normal left field spot.
Yeah, I'd like to also thank Sorrells Farms for feeding the Lady Jackets before today's game. We've been very fortunate this year with our sponsors and the community, making sure these girls get a meal, because with a doubleheader, we'll be here till
7:30 at least.
8 o'clock.
And we want to thank Sidekicks for donating the meal Tuesday as the ladies went to our Murchie. And I'll tell you what, Coach Luke mentioned it on Facebook. Lexi told me about it when I got home. Said that is some of the best hamburgers than they've had. So
I heard several times those are some really good hamburgers.
Really good burgers. So we want to thank Elaine Haney and Sidekicks for doing that for the Lady Jackets. And there's been several others throughout the year that have done that. As the first pitch to Gracie Arnold from Abby Jacobs misses inside, ball 1. We want to thank all the sponsors of Lady Jacket softball. As you know, a lot of them have a sign around the field here, some inside, a lot outside. As Gracie hits a line drive out of reach of Payne, the shortstop, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Gracie Arnold.
Yeah, and still, not a lot of barrel on it.
Yeah.
And on the hands, but got it in the hole out there and managed to get a semi-line drive out of it, I guess you could call it.
Well, Emma Payne, the shortstop, is kind of playing shallow, and so it was hard enough that it got past her into center field. As Lewis squares to bunt, Arnold takes off, and Nichols' throw is high, and that's a stolen base for Gracie.
Yeah, you might have even seen our shortstop, Jones. She might have even
she plays a little bit deeper, and I think she's a little bit quicker than Payne,
she
too.
She would have probably at least made a play on that ball.
Now Anna Lewis is 1-0 count to Anna as she takes ball 2. And so Anna struck out her first time. Well, kind of half-hearted swing there. She really didn't know whether she wanted to swing at it or let it go, and just kind of a swing and a miss there. But looking to do some damage here. There's a line drive into our stands, and hope everybody's all right over there. That was hard hit by Anna. So now,
yeah, it was looked like one of the Hyman girls.
Yeah, it was Emma.
Chunked it back in, Emma.
So yeah, that was the catcher. So showing off her arm a little bit there. So 2-1 now to Anna, and if she can put one into left center, that pitch way outside, ball 3. As the left fielder for these, all the time, she's, probably 15 feet off the left field line, and the center fielder playing straight up. There's a lot of room, in both gaps, really. That pitch low and outside, ball 4, and that is another walk for the Lady Jackets, and Anna is on first and second.
Don't be stuck walking around because your tires are worn. Go see Mike and let him put you on some new treads. McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue, 770-684-5067.
So we've had a couple of those McNabb Tire and Wheel walks. Whenever we get to the meat of the order, maybe we can get one of those McNabb Tire and Wheel home runs as Alexis team steps in. Runners first and second, and called strike. Maybe a little bit outside, but called strike nonetheless. So Alexis is behind 0-1. Arnold's on second. Lewis is on first. Nobody out. Bottom of the third inning. Team squares the bunt, takes that pitch outside, ball 1.
Yeah, I saw Coosa warming up 2 pitchers, but I'm not sure who the other one was. Was the shortstop?
I'm not sure.
Saw 2 warming up, but I didn't pay attention close enough to see who the other one was.
So 1 ball, 1 strike to Alexis. She squares the bunt. And, wow, here's the thing. And that's another call strike. But, if it was, hittable, yeah, that. But if it was even 2 inches off the outside corner, I'd be all right. But this is like 5 inches off the outside corner. There's a hard hit ground ball off the glove of the shortstop or off the glove of the third baseman, as that's going to be an infield single for teams. And unfortunately for the Lady Jackets, it ricocheted right to Payne, the shortstop. So it's going to be an infield single for Alexis, but nobody was able to score.
Yeah, and it just kicked off the glove and right into the shortstop's glove, and everybody had to hold where they were.
So now Emma Evans steps up. Bases loaded, nobody out. There's a called strike on the outside corner. And I don't mind that one as much because it's up. Yeah, because it's higher.
Yeah,
it's not below the knee.
You can do something with it.
Right. If Emma reaches out and touches that one, she puts it in the left center gap.
Yep.
So I don't have a problem with that one above the knees. It's the one that's right below the knee that he's calling. That one way outside. Ball 1.
And got away from the catcher, but just not enough that Arnold could make an attempt to take the base.
And I don't want to mislead the people out there. I'm really not. I am griping about the pitch being called a strike, but it's if you saw what we see, it's the fact that it's not really.
It's not really a good hittable pitch.
It's not a strike. It's not even near the plate. So 2-1. That pitch way outside. Ball 3.
Of course, the umpire told Neil Lewis he didn't have his hearing aids in, so I guess he can't hear us.
Well, that's a good thing. So,
he asked Neil who was making all the comments, and I think he was joking. He said, well, he didn't have his hearing aids.
There you go. 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4 to Emma Evans. So nobody out, and Emma draws an RBI walk as Arnold scores, and now Kenzie Jones steps in. So it's now 6-0. We're in the bottom of the third inning. 6-0, Lady Jackets lead.
Number 8, Kenzie Jones.
So in between games, I got a story about him that I'll let you know.
All right.
So you'll love this. So,
big at bat right here for Jones.
Jones steps in. That pitch goes away, ball 1. And I will say Kenzie has made the adjustment and is way off the plate now. So anything inside, she's going to be. It should not be in on the hands. She should be able to get barrel to it and drive it.
She'll be able to get extended through the ball right here.
They're going to try and come inside on her as she skips out of the way, ball 2. And, hey, a hit by a pitch. Hey, you get an RBI right there.
Yep, that's a free ball.
So,
and you bring our cleanup batter,
That's
Caroline
right.
Connery, up.
Well, and we've had a lot of base runners. Coosa's made several errors, so it's not helping our average as that pitch misses inside, and now I'm confused.
Yeah, that was
the same pitch he's been calling a strike to the left-handed
off
batters.
the plate,
right?
And he didn't call.
Right. Well, but that's the same pitch he's been calling a strike to our left-handed batters.
Yeah.
3-0 to Jones. There's a called strike right on the inside corner.
Jones has really opened up.
Yeah, we said that. And there's another no-out walk to Kenzie Jones. So another McNabb Tire and Wheel.
Don't be start walking around because your tires are worn. Go see Mike and let him put you on some new treads. McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue, 770-684-5067. That brings up our cleanup batter, Caroline Connery. Go to Precious Paws and have your four-legged friends cleaned up by Kelly Taylor and her staff. Precious Paws, 221 South Marble Street, 770-684-2248 as Caroline takes ball one outside.
See, I'm going to sit back and relax. Let you do all the reading.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Coach Luke did tell Caroline she's looking for
not that
one pitch, and that was Caroline backed off, and that ball was in the batter's box, not even on the white line, nowhere near the plate, and that's a called strike. And it's not like I'm sitting in center field watching. No. So coming inside again, 1-1 pitch, low. Ball 2.
Yeah, we'd like to see her drive one right here.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike, and that's what every batter for Rockmart, when they come up, they're looking for that one pitch they can drive. That pitch low, ball 3.
Yeah, as you see Caroline, she's backed up.
Oh, yeah.
What I call on the heel. From where
and that's where they all are.
She's on top of it.
Yeah,
so.
Kenzie was there. Yeah. Caroline's there. I look for everybody.
And she's got her front foot open
slightly.
Yeah. So she's where she needs to be right now. She just got to see the ball.
So 3-1. If she throws one inside, there's a high fly ball, and I'm going to say it's not even close. That is a grand slam for Shazam, Caroline Connery.
Now, that's a long drive. Don't you take a long drive without going to McNabb Tire and Wheel, and make sure your vehicle is in proper alignment, just like the swing of Caroline Connery with a grand slam home run.
So she took that inside pitch and put it over the left field fence into the bullpen, and Chris Connery has picked it up. So Chris has that home run, that grand slam.
Oh, is he in town?
Yes, he is. He has flown in because Caroline is on the homecoming court.
Homecoming's tomorrow night.
Yes, homecoming tomorrow night. So he has flown in, and he's here for this game. And he got to see his little girl hit a grand slam. And it's now 11-0 Lady Jackets lead. Nobody out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Carly steps in.
And we called it. All they got to do is get opened up and get on the back side of that batter's box and get where we can hit that pitch that they're calling for strike.
Yeah, first pitch curveball to Carly on the outside corner is a called strike. But I think they're still going to work the inside more than anything than the outside as they're coming back in on Carly, and she fouls that one off, and it's going to be back behind us. So 0-2 to Carly Graham. So 2 balls went out. So, of course, 2 had to come in. So now 0-2 to Carly. Nobody out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Lady Jackets now lead 11-0 as they put 6 on the board here in the 3rd. Thanks to that grand slam by Caroline Connery.
Good to see those bases clean.
Yeah, boy. There's the inside pitch as Carly has backed off the plate as well, and she fouls that one down the left field line.
And she really got up under that one. That was high fly ball, foul ball.
So that foul ball comes in. So, hey, we got some of the parents listening to us, and as they come in, they're stopping by the dugout saying, hey, they're saying on radio, y'all need to back off the plate.
Well, at least somebody's.
That's right. There's a high fly ball by Carly. The center fielder lost it, and it's going to one-hop the fence. Carly rounds first, and she's got a stand-up double.
Yep. I guess they finally decided they were going to. I saw Luke talk to him in between innings. I'm pretty sure he said, hey, get off the plate. She's pitching us in. Get off the plate. Get some barrel on the ball. And obviously, this inning, we finally figured it out.
Oh, yeah. We've had some harder hit balls this inning than we had the first two. And now Macy McNabb, as she's going right along with everybody else, backing off the plate. There's a called strike. That one's knee-high, right down the middle.
And if we do that, we force her to change her game plan. Make her start pitching, leaving it more across the middle of the plate. Easier to make a mistake from a pitcher standpoint trying to throw the ball out than it is trying to throw the ball in.
So 0-1 pitch to Mason. That pitch called strike right on the inside corner. She flinched a little, and you're off the plate now. No reason to flinch at that one. That's the one you want to drive.
Yeah, I'd like to see her up on the hill just a little more.
Yeah. So now 0-2 to Macy. And let's see. We're going to come in again, and that one's up and in, ball one.
Carly thought about going for a second. She
had a good reach. She saw it was high. Yeah. If it gets past the catcher to the backstop here, she's going to stand on third.
Yeah, because it was moving.
1-2 pitch, low and inside, ball 2 to Macy.
Careful on that one, Macy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. So he's not calling that low one like he was, but...
Yes, like we back off the plate.
Yeah.
I guess now you can see it.
2-2 pitch. And there's a little blooper in on the hands, and the shortstop Payne catches that one. So that's the first out here in the bottom of the third. Now Emily Register steps in, as Emily has grounded into two fielders' choice, one to the shortstop, one to the third baseman. And unfortunately, both have ended the inning.
Yep. They're going to force me to adjust my book this inning, though.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah,
I don't mind that at all.
Thing when we're back.
So I don't have to adjust mine. Mine just keeps going. That first pitch to Emily, low and inside, ball 1.
Jeff's using a game changer, and I like to keep a traditional book while I'm here just so I can keep up. So.
There's a ball low and in, and Emily swings right over the top of it. As an illegal pitch called, and Emily did the right thing there.
Yeah,
she heard illegal pitch, and you go ahead and swing.
Yeah, no matter what, that's a free pitch because you get to take the result if it's a hit or out. You get to choose the result, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That is right. And that's one thing he has been preaching the whole time, and now it's 3-0 to Register. As he's told them from back during the summer, if you hear illegal pitch, go ahead and hit it.
Yeah.
Because, then we have an option. If you get a base hit, we're going to leave it right there. But if not, all we got to do is come back and reset everything, put a ball on the batter, and go from there. As Emily takes a McNabb tire and wheel walk.
Don't be stuck walking around because your tires are worn. Go see Mike and let him put you on some new treads. McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue, 770-684-5067.
That's
going to be
pinch runner. I think it's Madeline Schumann. It is. You're correct. Madeline Schumann is going to come out and be the courtesy runner. And we're going to get a pinch runner for Carly Graham. Yeah, looks like that's going to be Mackenzie Malden.
11-0 lead right here.
Yeah.
No reason to leave her on the pad.
Yeah, no doubt. So it's Carly got her a double, and she's going to be pitching the next game, so she can come in and get a little bit of a breather, take the rest of this game off, and so
I would look to see her take the rest of this one off.
Oh yeah. I don't think he's going to put her back with her pitching the next game. With an 11-0 lead, I don't think she's going to go back in the game. So now Gracie Arnold steps in.
That leaves us with Schumann on first and Maulding on second.
That's right. Two freshmen on the bases.
Two freshmen took our pitcher spot and our first base.
So now Gracie steps in as she's 1 for 2 on the day. Flied out to right, and then a line drive single to center. So she right in the same spot as she swings and misses at looks like a rise ball up and in on her hands. And everybody has backed off up on the hill. She's still kind of in that same spot where she was throughout the game.
She didn't move. She's still in the hole there.
So 0-1 to Gracie. There's another rise ball up and in, and that's going to find the netting right here behind the plate as she fouls that one off. So now they have gone away with a curveball on an 0-2 count. So, you definitely got to look inside, but you got to just foul it off if it's away. And we'll see. That's up and in again, and she fouls it off into the netting here. And right down on top of the plate.
Almost got her on the toe.
Yeah.
Catcher. You know, one thing I've noticed, I mean, the catcher really don't move. She stays square behind the plate the whole game. So
Yeah, no matter if it's inside or outside, she's pretty much
stays right there.
So good crowd starting to come in for this Lady Jacket softball game. We'll have a good crowd for the second game. 0-2 pitch, low and in the dirt, ball one. So a lot of people coming in for homecoming. Homecoming tomorrow night as Rockmart takes on Dade County. Tip-off. Kickoff is at 7:30. Mark Lumpkin, David Williams, and Michael Gravitt. There's a hard hit ball. Third baseman never saw it. Down the line, it gets into the corner, and Maulding scores. Schumann scores, and Arnold with a stand-up double as the Lady Jackets now lead 13-0. Boy, that was a hard hit ball. She turned on that one and hit it. The third baseman never reacted till it was past the bag into left field.
Yeah, she smoked that one right down the line. Probably could have took third if she wanted to, but Luke held her up with a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, no reason to risk that because she's going to have to go in sliding, and you never know what's going to happen there. So now Lewis steps in. She takes a called strike. She squares the bunt, takes it, and that's a called strike. Bell tie on the outside corner.
Yeah, and like I said, football, homecoming tomorrow night, got Dade County, and then Dade will be in here Monday for a JV game starting at 4:30, and
that's right,
varsity game and senior night for our Lady Jackets to follow.
So 0-1 to Anna as she calls time. Just as Jacobs had come together and was starting to come to the plate, he gave her time anyways.
If you don't make it today, I would suggest making it Monday.
Without a doubt. That is going to be a good game. It's going to be
a lot of intensity.
About a 6:30 first pitch. There's a called strike, let her high outside corner, and it's now 0-2 to Anna. As these left-handed batters, everything has been away to them, and they're not staying in there and taking that pitch the other way.
You know, Dade with one loss in the region, and if that holds true for them the rest of the week, and we come out of here today unscathed, and you know, Dade's going to come Monday looking to knock us off our undefeated region streak there.
Yeah, knock us off our pedestal. We've been on top of that pedestal for the last 3 years here in this region. So now Anna fouls that one off. It's 0-2 again. And that pitch is low and outside, ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Anna Lewis. Runner at second is Gracie Arnold. We've got 1 out. Bottom of the third inning. Lady Jackets lead 13-0. And Chris, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave it tucked away. I'm going to leave it tucked away right now. There's a hard hit ball past the shortstop into left field. Arnold's going to score easily, and an RBI single by Anna Lewis as she took that outside pitch and drove it into left field.
Yep, you know, good job of hitting right there in that 5-6 hole. Just did her job, got the run home. Looks like we've got a pinch hitter here.
Yeah, it's going to be Maddie Owens is going to step in and hit right now for Alexis Teams. So Alexis will go back and play center field. And Landon Wigley has stepped out on deck as it's now 14-0 Lady Jackets lead.
She should get an
at bat. And
Evans.
Yeah, letting some of the younger ones get in at bat here because I'm sure in the next game he's going to play some of the older ones in that whole game against Coosa.
Yeah, 14-0 lead here in the third inning.
Yeah, I'm just kind of projecting the next lineup is you're going to have Carly Gray on pitching. I'm sure you're going to have Lexi at first. And Emily will probably take a little bit of a break after her pitching this 3-inning affair, getting to it. Give her some time off and let the others play.
Yeah.
So now Maddie Owens steps in as Maddie is hitting. Gotta find her. She's hitting 375 on the year. She's 3 for 8. And takes a called strike below the knee, inside corner. And Maddie did a really good job in Chattanooga as Anna Lewis went out with a hand injury in the second game, the first game against Marist.
Yeah.
And Maddie played, a good second base for those 3 games as she swings at an inside pitch and fouls it off, and she's behind 0-2. But Maddie did a really good job. The freshman stepped in and had a couple of hits and played a really good second base.
Yeah, she hadn't had a look at the pitcher, so she took one for the inside pitch and then fouled the other one off. So she's still too close to the plate in comparison to our girls that have seen it a few times.
And there's an outside pitch. She hits a fly ball to right field, and Hall barely has to move, and that's the second out. So Maddie hits it hard, but right at the right fielder, Hall.
Going to bring in Landon Wiggler to bat for Emma Evans here.
Yep. And just like Alexis will go back to center field, I'm sure Landon will go back to right field. And so now I can go ahead and say it. One more run right here. GHSA game shortening procedures, 15 after 3. Even if we don't get another run here, 3 outs in the top of the 4th, 12 after 4. So there's a called strike to Landon Wiggly. That's thigh high right down the middle. So now Landon looking for a hit, and nobody's on deck for the Lady Jackets, so should be Kenzie Jones as Anna is off and running. That pitch was in the dirt, and Anna Lewis picks up a stolen base.
Yeah, it would be Jones, but like you said, nobody is. I see nobody moving in there.
So I think Anna's in scoring position now. A base hit by Landon, and that could end the game. And Landon fouls that one off right into the screen. So maybe Audra's listened to us in her office as she is heading up her and Kim Wilson are heading up all the halftime festivities for homecoming tomorrow night. So she says she had some work to do in that regard. She'll be here for game 2, but maybe she's listening to us in her office as she's doing that. And Landon's up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Anna Lewis is at second.
Here comes Jones on deck, so I guess
And Landon fouls another one straight back into the screen. And, hey, good thing Jamie moved that GoPro over.
He put it on the target the last 2 games, but I think right there is a much better spot.
Yeah, and still gives us a really good picture for Facebook Live. That pitch gets away outside, and that's going to be a wild pitch, allowing Lewis to move up to third. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wiggly, and now definitely a base hit, an error, a wild pitch, anything could end this game right here in the bottom of the 3rd. And Landon inside pitch, she fouls it off again.
She's just missing.
Yeah.
Just missing those pitches.
Jacob's already up to 141 pitches now.
Man, that is right there. And surely they've got another pitcher to pitch the backside of this doubleheader.
You would think so. 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss at a rise ball, and that's the 3rd out. So the Lady Jackets are going to have to go and play the field, but not before they put 9 on the board, and it's 14-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart carries a wide variety of quality vehicles with the inventory updated on a regular basis to provide you with the best selection. Let Lewis Motor Company put you in a vehicle with their guaranteed credit approval. Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
Back at Rockmart High School as we're going to the top of the fourth inning.
Shell.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Shell to lead it off.
Hey, stepped in the hole and put it in the bullpen. So having a little fun with Caroline here. She's catching. So she stepped in the hole in that right-handed batter's box and she's making her throw. I told her she stepped in the hole and put one in the bullpen.
Yeah.
So
it was definitely a sweet Caroline swing.
Yes, it was. 2-3-4 up here for the Lady Eagles of Coosa. As a couple of changes, Teams is back in center, Evans is back in the game in right, and Lexi Sharp comes in for replacing Mackenzie Maulding, who replaced Carly Graham, and Lexi's playing first. So now we're just waiting on the umpire to get his hat straight, get his mask on. Drew's still got the music going. So
2-3-4 up for Coosa.
So Shell, Jacobs, and Spivey are up as Shell struck out swinging her first time. And there's a rise ball up, and it lands in the stands on the Coosa side.
Yeah, and as you said last half inning, that 3 outs here, and this ball game's over here in 4. So looking to get 3 quick ones.
Yeah, and with this guarantees the Lady Jackets either a 1 or 2 seed. There's a ball inside, fouled off down the third base line, and that's big because now you already know in the first round of the playoffs you're hosting.
Yep, and that is huge. I mean, we definitely want to host every chance we get. So,
how you doing, Reed? So, and there's a strikeout by Emily Register, and that's her 8th of the game.
Perfect pick selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Burks Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands, 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square.
So that's the first out. And Reed Couch in the house. We'll get Reed in between games, so we'll have some time there as Jacob steps in and she fouls that one off. So, but
Emily's 8th strikeout of the day.
So Lady Jacket's going to have the day off tomorrow as they will
enjoy the homecoming.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to practice when a 5th of your team is on the homecoming court. So that next pitch is inside and high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Abby Jacobs as she has thrown 142 pitches in 3 innings, and that's a lot.
That means Emily got
44 right now.
44, 100 pitches left. That's never good if you're the other pitcher.
No. So that pitch was low and inside, ball 2 to Jacobs. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Carly
top
Graham
of the 4th inning.
Slides out the gate there to start getting loose for the
There's
next
a
game.
fly ball. Emma Evans comes in, unable to get it, makes a throw to first, and it's into the runner. And Caroline comes right to Caroline at the plate, but that's the first hit of the game for Coosa as just a little looper where nobody could get to. Emma was the only one that had a chance.
Yeah.
And the only way she can get that is if she lays out for it. Then if it gets by her, then Jacobs is in scoring position.
And just in the grass.
Yeah, and really one of the things the Lady Jackets really cannot do is give up any runs because if there happens to be a tie in the region, that tiebreaker after head-to-head is runs allowed within the region. So we're only 1 run difference with Dade County.
Yeah.
So
that goose egg up there in the yes slot
it means a lot.
And
now there's a call strike inside corner to the left fielder, Tasia Spivey. 1 out, 1 on. We're in the top of the 4th.
I tried to pull the game off of Max Pros to see if anybody was or Max Prep.
Yeah, probably going to have to go to Game Changer. There's a hard hit ball past register into center field by Spivey, and Emily put a glove down, and that was the only hard hit ball of the day by Coosa. She really smacked that one. and hit it hard.
You know, she didn't come close to touching one last time.
No.
I'll bear down right here and let's get this thing over with.
Now done with the top four, so now we're at 5, 6, 7, 5, and 6. We got one out, runners first and second.
The young lady that took one in the helmet earlier.
Yeah, after she's tried to bunt, she fouls that one. Just misses the net on the third base side and gets into the fans over there. So she struck out swinging her last time up. And Reed's football practice is over. And a little relaxing time here, watching a little softball. And we'll get Reed in between games. That one popped up over the concession stand back into the woods. 0-2 now to Montgomery. We're going to have a pretty good break, so we're going to take about 10 minutes, let Brian run through some spots. We'll come back and talk to Reed maybe right at the end of the game and then right at the beginning of the next game. So 0-2. There's a pitch up and in, ball 1 now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Montgomery.
Yeah, I'd like to see us bear down right here and just blow one by her.
Yeah, you went up and in, so I look for that curveball away.
Let's don't get deep in the count right here. Let's
Caroline moves out, and there's a curveball, and it was down, but she did a good job of fouled it off into the netting above the Lady Eagles dugout on the first base side.
Well, I will say this 3, 4, 5 batter has definitely learned their lesson the first time around. So this time around, they're really seeing the ball a lot better.
Well, now they're in the shade. They're a lot cooler now.
That's right. Half the field now. Most of the infield is in the shade.
That pitch, wow, has been a strike the whole game, and now it's a ball. Wow.
Wow, that was really a good pitch.
It was an outstanding pitch. It really locked up Montgomery. Now they're going to go away again. It ends up inside 3-2 now to Montgomery.
What a time not to be giving us that outside back.
Yep. That pitch had been a strike the whole game until that pitch. There's a called strike 3 right on the inside corner, and that's another Clay Birch Boutique strikeout.
Perfect pick selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Birch Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in Triangle Square.
Yeah, and that's the 9th strikeout for Register.
Your high is what, 12?
14 against Pepperell.
That's right, it was Pepperell. That's right. We were here.
That's right. And the first
pitch
pitch to
previous record prior to that.
That was in the first game of the year against Cartersville. She had 12.
Shouldn't make that today just because we only need one more and they can get ready for game 2.
So the first pitch was a ball high up and away to the second baseman, Shelby Nutter, and that next one was inside. She fouls it off. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and we've got 2 on here in the top of the 4th inning, looking for 1 more out before a Lady Jackets win. So 1-1. Emily gets her sign from Caroline. That pitch is low, ball 2. It had the plate, but it was just low below the knees. Two one pitch, called strike right on the inside corner. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And looking for 1 more strike. Coosa's down to their last strike here in game 1.
Get 1 pitch right here and
going away. And misses inside. It kicks right back to Caroline, but the runners get to move up as it's now runners second and third for Coosa as that wild pitch. The count goes to 3-2, but that pitch allows the runners to move up to second and third. Now 3-2 to Nutter. Called strike 3 right on the inside corner, and that's the 10th strikeout for Emily Register.
Perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clay Birch Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in Triangle Square.
And that's going to be the end of game 1 as Coach Owens is coming in. He's going to fix the right-handed batter's box. And we're going to take 60 seconds, be right back to that's the end of game 1. We're going to take a little bit, 60 seconds, come back and be ready for game 2 and I'm going to say probably 20 minutes. So, yep, 20 minutes we'll have at 6:30 right now, so at 6:50 will be fast the first pitch of game 2. But let's take 60 seconds, and then we will, I want to make sure before.
Yep.
Okay, so they've got a third umpire coming in for the second game. So it's going to be somewhere between 20 or 30 minutes. As soon as we know for sure, we'll let you know. But right now we're going to take 60 seconds, come back for the All-Star Motors post-game show, and close out game 1.
Family Savings Credit Union, we understand how important your time is. So we make managing your money fast, easy, and convenient. We know what matters to you because we're a family. We understand how important your time is. Go to FamilySavingsCU.com, call, or stop by any Family Savings Credit Union location to get started today.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Shurfsey, General Manager of All Star Motors. See Donis Baines for a great deal on a new pre-owned vehicle and drive it home today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your job is your credit. And remember, All Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Also, check us out at www.allstarmotorco.com. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back at the Rock. Jeff Sharp, Chris Wolf, as the Lady Jackets win game 1, 14-0. Rockmart had 9 hits. Coosa committed 5 errors, and Coosa no runs on 2 hits. And Emily registered a really good job in the circle as Emily threw 61 pitches, most of them right there in that last inning. But she only gives up the 2 hits, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts. So another good day in the circle as Emily ups her record to 14-1.
Yeah, excellent job right there. And, you know, she just came out, did what she had to do, and that's what she needs to keep doing is limiting her pitches, not overstraining the arm too much, just coming out and doing her job and, you know, letting her defense play when they get a chance, which wasn't a whole lot in that first game. But good job, and I expect to see her continued success throughout the next couple of weeks.
So we do see a new pitcher warming up for Coosa. It's not going to be Abby Jacobs, so we'll have a new pitcher there. But they're working on the field, getting everything done, replacing the bases. They painted them. Coach Luke's they're going to fix the mound, the plate, and kind of. They broomed the infield. He's not going to bring it in and actually drag it. He's got a nice big broom there that he'll bring out, and he'll broom the infield.
He would have some upset people if he went to drag that field right now.
Oh, yes, yes.
Especially us here behind home plate.
So we're going to have to deal with that in the post-game show of game 2. But but the Lady Jackets have 9 hits. Like I said, Coosa made 5 errors. So batting averages may take a little bit of a hit here, but the Lady Jackets were led by Caroline Conring. She went 1 for 2 and had that big grand slam in the bottom of the 3rd inning. You know, Alexis goes 2 for 2. She scores 3 runs. Emma Evans has 2 RBIs. She's 1 for 1, had 2 walks. You know, Carly Graham goes 2 for 3. And Gracie Arnold 2 for 3, and Anna Lewis 1 for 2. So Lady Jackets put the ball in play. They did have 3 strikeouts, which is a little bit unusual, but we had 7 walks as well.
Yeah. So, you know, not too bad at bats.
Yeah.
Pretty quality at bats. And
9 hits, 7 walks. That's 16 base runners to go along with the 5 errors. Actually, 4. 1 was a throwing error by the catcher. So really, that gives you 20 base runners, and we score 14 of them. So, so game 1 goes down to the Lady Jackets 14-0 over the Coosa Lady Eagles, and like we said before, that guarantees the Lady Jackets a 1 or a 2 seed going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and you can hear the clanking of metal cleats behind us. They're getting in over here to the concession stand, going to grab them a quick boost, candy bar or something to get them through that next game.
So, yep. Well, now so this has been our All-Star Motors post-game show. We've not a whole lot to talk about game-wise, but we are joined by Reed Couch in this week's version of Couch Talk. And, Reed, you're going to have to get done with practice Monday because that's the only day we're here next week. So that's the only home game is Monday. But the good news is we don't start at 6:30.
That is a shame.
So,
what? This is in. Y'all are only here Monday.
Yeah, well, we've got a road game at Gordon Central Wednesday. So, and then that's the end of the regular season. So, but by the time the varsity game gets going about 6:30, maybe you should be done in time to get down here for at least part of the game.
And we did lock up home field for the following week.
That's right. For the playoffs, we'll be here.
We'll be back.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm ready for Couch Talk to go to the postseason.
Well, you're definitely going to be able to get it because we are guaranteed the first round of the playoffs. So if we can win that game against Dade County, we're guaranteed. We are guaranteed the second round as well. So as we know from baseball, it's always nice to host in the playoffs.
As always.
All right, well, Reed, it's homecoming week, and I know for me it has been a very busy week just in some of the things I do, but you're on the homecoming court. You play football.
You're here today.
You're here today for Couch Talk, but tell us a little bit about your week between football practice, preparing for homecoming, and just everything that's going on.
I had to wake up early this morning, really early. I've been coming to school at like 9:30. It's a senior privilege. So today
I was going to say,
I'm not
you're getting
skipping,
to school.
I promise.
Okay, you're getting to school at 9:30, and you say you're waking up early.
Yeah,
All right.
I woke up.
I've already been there for 2 hours.
It was like 6:30 this morning. I woke up. I had to go help kids out at the Methodist Church, and then come here and then go through a big walkthrough with tomorrow's ceremony with all the people that are on the homecoming court.
Well, and before you go any further, I don't mean to cut you off, but I will say that is one of the coolest things is the football players and the cheerleaders go to the elementary schools and they go to some of the preschools, pre-Ks around Rockmart, and they help the kids out of the cars, and they're there on, I was thinking it was Friday mornings, but Thursday mornings, and that is a good thing for all those elementary kids to see the players and the cheerleaders out there letting them out of the cars in the morning. And it's got to be rewarding for the players as well.
For sure. It's usually on Fridays, but today it was on Thursday. Well, it's tomorrow as well. But we did it at church. And usually the kids see us and their eyes light up. They get excited.
Oh, yeah.
And then today I had a girl, like a 3-year-old little girl, see me start crying. So it just depends on how old they are.
Well, was that a good cry or a bad cry?
It was probably a little bit of both.
Okay, all right. So we'll say that was a good cry. She was excited to see you, Reed.
I hope so.
I think that's what it was. So, but no, it's that is a great thing that the football players and the cheerleaders do. I think you said every Friday morning, right?
Yes, sir.
So, but just being out there and being in the public eye, and the parents see you come by, and it's got to be just a. The football team just has a really good reputation for helping out in the community.
And getting in the community and being active, and that's huge to the program.
It's cool seeing them on Friday, but it's really cool like after the games when they walk up to you and talk to you, and they're like saying Reed and stuff like that, like they know me on a first name basis. That's the coolest part.
I thought everybody knew you on a first name basis.
I thought they did too, but like some of the little kids maybe not.
So then they just start yelling 47, right?
47.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So. All right, well, Reed, big win against our Murchie Friday night. That opened up region play, but now it's the homecoming game. Dade County's coming in. Tell us what you expect. We know last year Dade kind of threw a little bit something different at us and was kind of a struggle in the first half, but then we kind of broke it open. But from talking, I get to talk to Coach Puckett each day at school, and Dade County is really improving year by year.
For sure. They're always a team that comes out different against us just to throw a little itch in the road, I guess you could say. They're the same as our Mercy offense-wise with the veer, so it's good working these past 2 weeks on that. Their defense is, I think it's a 4-3 just they'll probably switch it on us just like every year. I mean, it's just going to be the same as our mercy. We just got to do our job and go in there, and then we should expect to win.
Yeah, well, and the biggest thing is, I knew, we kind of got out to a slow start against our mercy. Of course, 2 muff punts didn't help the cause there. But it really looked like whenever we got the ball, defensively, we stuffed them. I would say they probably, in the first half, had negative yardage offensively. But in the second half, they probably gained a few yards here or there, whatever. But offensively, it really looked like we could just score anytime we wanted to.
Yeah, it's always nice when we're all clicking, I guess you could say. Defense was stuffing it. I'm talking the first drive, it was 4 plays. It was like negative 10 yards. And then
oh, yeah, it was suffocating.
Yeah, it was bad. And then offense got out there after the muff punt, and then we started to really throw it on them and run it all over them. So it's just a good experience, but every week's got to be like that for us.
Well, and I have to bring this up. Have you ever run 94 yards in your life purposely?
Conditioning, but no.
With someone chasing you?
No, never in my entire life.
So, but and if you missed it, we got the ball on the 6-yard line. All right, and we've got Juke on one side, CJ on the other, and you just go right down the middle of the field. And Javen hits you right in stride, and you ran away from the safety and went 94 yards into the end zone. And as you got to about the 5, I see this. You put your hands out, and I'm like, please don't drop the ball before you get to the goal line, because if you want the ultimate humiliation, you would have had that here today.
For sure. It was a great throw, to be honest with you. It was perfect. I was in stride, and then all I saw was open field. I was like, I have to run it, just because if I would have got hawked, I would have never heard the end of it. I got hawked against Temple on the 1-yard line, and I'm still hearing it every day at school.
Oh, yeah.
I had to pull it off, and then, of course, I had to celebrate a little bit.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
In college, there's no way I'll run the ball 90 yards, so there's just no way. It's a different speed. But
yes, but it was fun to watch it from where I was sitting in the stands, and as soon as you did it, I was like, okay, Thursday when he's on, that is coming up, because 94 yards for a tight end, that's one is probably a dream come true, and 2, it is probably something that you have rarely done.
Yeah, I think the longest I've ever had was 60, but the whole field, I've never been so tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember I scored, and then I got on the sideline, and then everybody was saying how slow I was. So no matter what, I'm always gonna be slow in their eyes.
So, all right, Reed. Well, good luck tomorrow night as Dade County comes in. Homecoming here at the Rock. It's been a busy week. We've got Spirit Day tomorrow at all the schools. And, you've got the homecoming pep rally tomorrow afternoon. Looking for all of that, all the excitement on campus. Got a very busy day here as the JV is behind 21-7. And who are they playing today?
They're playing
Bremen. So Bremen's up 21-7. I can see that. They are in they're in the second quarter. So with about 43 seconds to go before halftime. Oh, no, they're in the third quarter. Sorry. They're in the third quarter, but we're behind 21-7. But a lot going on. You got a doubleheader here at softball. You got senior night for volleyball as they're going up in the gym, and then the JV football game. So a lot of things going on, and like I said, a busy week, but a fun week for the students, for the teachers, and for the community.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me on.
All right. And, correction, Barry's listening. So that says Jackets, not guests. I say we're up 21-7.
Yeah, I was confused.
Thank you, Barry. Yeah, well, the new scoreboard, you got to get used to it. Yeah, I got to get used to it. It says Jackets and guests. So I can see the lit up numbers, but the written. So thank you, Barry Williams, for correcting me there. It's 21-7. Jackets lead Bremen. So, but Reed, thank you for this week's edition of Couch Talk. Look forward Monday when you get done. I know you're going to probably be hustling down here as soon as you can.
As always. Thank y'all.
All right. Thank you, Reed. All right, we're going to take about 10 minutes, let Brian run through some spots, and we're going to get ready for Game 2. So we will be back in about 10 minutes ready to go for that.